This video is going to cover question number 2 on week 12's AMI work. We need to update the unit price in the Chinook database for any of the tracks whose media type is protected AAC audio and the genre is opera. So if we come through here, we need to look up, so we have track table. So we find the unit price and we need a media type and genre. I'm seeing that there's a genre ID and a media type ID. So there's likely corresponding tables for those two. I look in the table names, I find media type and I find genre in our list. So we got to find the genre where it's opera, the media type where it's only the AA or protected AAC audio file. So that'll be an update statement. But the first thing is we need to make sure that we're only listing out tracks who have protected AAC audio and are on the opera genre. So we want all of those. So I'm going to write a select statement and see if I can view those tracks. So I'll need to link together 3 different tables: genre, media type, and track. Notice that media type and genre both link to the track table. So when I'm going to do this join, just to make it a little bit easier, I'm going to put the track in the middle. So I'm basically going to join, I guess, genre first, and then track, and then media type. Make it a little bit more easier. So if I'm going to join in genre G, join track T, so linking those two tables would be G dot genre ID equal to the tracks table genre ID. And then I also need to include in here the media type table. And I'll abbreviate it as M. So that'll be on m.mediatype_id equal to tracks media type ID. So it just kind of reads a little bit better. We're linking the genre table to track, and then the track table is linking to media type. So both media type and genre are linked to track. So if we draw arrows, you have to draw an arrow from there to media type and genre ID to genre ID. Let's go ahead and execute and see what type of output. So I have lots of output. I'm seeing that let's narrow some stuff down here just to do the track ID, the track name, and let's look at the media type, and let's look at the genre. So I'll shrink stuff down just a little bit. So we need to first narrow down to show only protected AAC audio file. So I'm going to do a where. And that is the media type. So it would be m.name like. And I could lower just so I can type everything in lowercase. Protected AAC audio, and I'll put a % sign right there. Protected AAC audio. So if I go ahead and execute this statement, I need to spell audio right. And run it. So all I've got, scrolling through, so there's 237 rows right now that have protected AAC audio, and they go anywhere from opera to classic to pop, R&B. So I need to make sure I'm only viewing opera. So I'll put an and. And I want to lower the genre name. And I want it to where it's like opera. I spelled opera completely out. So looking at this, we end up with only one row. We could have ended up with more. There could have been more opera songs that were protected AAC audio file. The question was, what code will update the Chinook database for all tracks, not just single track. There could be future tracks that need to be updated. So this code gives me the correct protected AAC audio, gives me the opera. And when you run an update statement, you want to update what are we wanting to update? We're wanting to update the tracks. So track ID is unique for all the tracks. So if I had multiple ones, I only want to update the ones that have a track ID that match protected AAC and opera. So all of this I'm going to put in the parentheses for right now. And I'm only going to output just the track ID. I'm going to backspace that. Make sure that still runs correctly. So it outputs the track ID. Great. That's the number that I need in my update statement. So I want to update the track table. I want to set the unit price to $1.29, and I only want to set it to $1.29 where the track ID is equal to that select statement that we did. So this here is going to update track table, set the unit price to $1.29, where the track ID is equal to any track IDs that select statement is going to output. So if I go and execute, query executed successfully. Now if I only execute the select statement with the unit price, I see that it is updated to $1.29. It was originally 99 cents. So that is question number 2.